Hello, G&G fans, and welcome to Prison Architect. Yes, this is one of my favorite games, and I am bringing it to you as my random game for Friday this week. Kingdoms and Castles will be back, but I wanted to give this a run because they've just released a new beta for the game, and it's called the Warden mode. So we're going to take a look at that right here. We're going to choose our Warden, and we're going to check on this to do the Warden mode. You play as a warden working on the site of the prison you are building. And we're going to do a couple of other things here. We're going to do medium size, fog of war, generate forests, because you can cut down the trees and make some money from that. And we'll do failure conditions. We'll leave everything else turned off. We won't turn on weather or staff needs or unlimited funds or any of that stuff. We're just going to kind of do that as it is. We're going to make it a male prison only. And yeah, let's jump into this and do it, and we'll discuss how we're going to play this. So with the, let me pause the game quickly. With the Warden mode, you are only able to see what the Warden can see. So fog of war means he can only see what he's able to see. You cannot see the rest of the map without him moving around as part of the map. You can only zoom out so far, or zoomed all the way in, and then you can only zoom out so far. So you can't see everything. You have to kind of be using him, and that's it. You're playing as the Warden. So we're just going to play this kind of straightforward in a way, and we are going to move about here. If we go to 3, we'll be able to move around a little bit faster and be able to see what's happening around us here. But yeah, so like this is our map, and we can't see any further out than what we have like in front of us, really, for the most part. So I mean, this is kind of the whole gig here. We're going to go ahead and clear away some of the trees. I think I have to go to objects and then dismantle. I think that's it. So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. I'll get us some money is what that's going to do. And how we're going to do this is I'm not going to open the prison right away. So we're going to start building stuff, and we're going to try to make our money through grants. Get rid of some of these trees over here too. We're trying to make our money through grants to kind of get things rolling and see where we're at. So we have 30,000 to start with, and we're making 700 daily somehow. Not really sure how, but we're making 700 daily. We'll go to the CEO's letter. We're going to delete this. We don't care what he has to say. Accept your first grant. Prisoner intake. 8 prisoners arriving at 8 a.m. We're going to turn all that off. So let's go in and turn it off. Bureaucracy. With the bureaucracy, we're going to open up finance. So we'll have to do research of that. And then we're going to go and do our thing here. He requires an office. We're not going to sack him. We're not going to do any of that. Let's get rid of all of that stuff. And let's go to reports and see. So our first intake, right? We're going to turn this all off. We don't want any prisoners coming in. It's going to be closed for now. Until we're ready to bring them in. Let's go to first grant. I guess we're going to do administration center first. So we have to build 2 offices. We have to hire a warden. We already have the warden. We're going to unlock finance. We already started working on that, and then hire an accountant. So let's do that, 10,000. And we're going to start building our offices. And what should we do? Let's go up here and work on our offices. We're going to kind of try to figure this out a little bit. Actually, let's start off with planning mode. And we're going to do pathways. So this is going to be the center point right here, so to speak. We'll do that. And let's see how far back we can bring this as he moves really, really slowly. Yeah, we'll do that. Kind of mark off our center point for us. We're going to set up an exports area as well so we can get rid of this wood and get some money for it. Let's take a look at that right now, actually. Staff utilities rooms. There we go. And I think we need exports. There we go. We get exports. We'll set that up right over here. That should be enough for that. We'll put that there. We'll eventually get this out of here. We'll probably get garbage out of here too. Put it on the other side right away. That's actually not a bad idea. Let us do that. Let's do garbage. And then let's go like this, make this the garbage area. And then we're going to remove this. How do I remove this again? Just like that. Right click and then drag over it. Yes. So let's go back up here. We got garbage on this side. We'll leave the deliveries there for now. And then we got to figure out how we're going to build our first offices. So I don't want it right on the road because we're going to build a wall and then like a fence. Wall first, so we'll go 2 out. And we'll do something like, I believe it's like this, right? 8, is it 7 or 8 by 14? We need, offices need to be, let's look at rooms again. Offices need to be 4 by 4. So let's go back to our planning mode. Let's do walls. And we need this to be 4 by 4. So it would have to be like that to make it the proper size office. But we can go 5 by 5 to make them a decent size. 5 by 5. Say we don't need all of that. See? So we'll go 5 by 5. Do we make them 5 by 5 or make them 4 by 4? You know what? Scrap all of this. So we definitely want to make it a 4 by 4, right? So that's got to be the office. And what we'll do is we'll back that off of there a little bit. 4 by 4. So this will be the wall going around that. And then going up. That's 4 by 3. This is not going along the way I want it to. So 4 by 4. And then we'll take this down because we want to do 4 by 4 again. So it'll be more like that is what we're going to do. So that's how that works. Okay. Yeah, got it. Go like that. And that is my 4 by 4. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to be my first building. And we need to start doing that right away. So we're going to do brick. We'll do like that. Start building that up. 2 offices right away. We should have the finance unlocked soon. Yeah, let's go take a look at bureaucracy again. It requires an office first. We're doing that right now. We're going to build this office, speed it up, have them build it a little quicker for us. We can see that fog of war happening there. So it requires entrances. We know that. Let's do that. Objects. We'll do staff doors on here. Let's rotate. I think we could do a staff door there and a staff door there. That should work. Let's get them to work. You guys coming in? Let's do it. No, maybe. Okay. There we go. That works. Perfect. Let's go back to planning. Let's get rid of all of this stuff here. And I don't know what the heck that is, but whatever. Let's build materials. Let's do a brick wall inside. That's going to be the brick wall. And then what we're going to do is go rooms, office. Let's build ourselves an office there and an office there. And now we're going to go get all of the stuff that we need. Objects. We need a filing cabinet. Actually, you know what? Let's do the desk first, right? So let's do the desk. Let's rotate this desk. We'll put it like that. And then we'll put a desk like that. And then let's do a chair. And rotate the chair. So the chair will be like that. And like that. And then a filing cabinet. Like that. And then rotate like that. That should do it. That looks good. There's our little warden kind of hanging out. They're putting stuff together and putting it in there. There's the warden's office. He's in there. Now we have to get some electricity going. We're working on unlocking the stuff now, but we're going to put our utility stuff up here, I believe, is a good spot for it. Let's go into objects and let's go to dismantle. And we'll dismantle all of this. Again, we're going to set up the exports for this. We make the money for cutting down the trees, which is good. We're going to build our little area over here for our utilities. So power station looks like that. Okay. Looks good. All right, so let's go build our foundation for this. Actually, we should probably plan it out. It's always better for me to plan it out. As you can see, I was struggling with all of that. So we'll go 1, 2 out, and then we'll do this, and do that. And we go right down the middle of that. That should be big enough for both things that we need, right? So if we're doing objects, we could build, that'll be the thing for the power generator and that, and we can put the capacitors over there, the pipes, whatever. That looks like that might work. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Okay, so that looks good. Brick building. Let's build this sucker up and do that. Get them in here quickly as possible to do what they got to do. Still got plenty of money. We're bringing in 2,000. I don't know how. How is that working out that way? How does it work out that we're able to bring in unit count and repair? Fine. Money. 39.50 in daily and then 18.85 out. Okay. So these require an entrance, which we're going to do. Objects. Staff door. Rotate. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we got the doors that we need, and then let's go to utilities. Power station. Nope. Power station. And then we're going to do a water pump. So those fit very nicely. We need capacitors. 1, 2, and 3 should give us enough power. And then we're going to need... we don't need a power switch. We definitely need electrical wires. I think that's going to go down like that. There goes the Warden. He's got to roll down with us. We'll do that. That'll give us power to all of that. And then we're going to need water pipes. Right? Nope, not zoom in, not zoom in. Not zoom in. There we go. He is going to get large water pipes. And I don't know... Maybe... No. We'll go like this, we'll go like that. No, let's not go that way. Go down. We'll bring this all the way across to there. Should be more than enough to kind of get things rolling as far as that goes. So now we can kind of take a look here. Look inside. There's our water pump. And then let's come over, take a look over here. There's our power generator. And they're working all the stuff there for that. Bring the pipes all the way down. Underneath the office. Finance is finally done. So let's go and do staff. We're going to, no, staff. There we go. Hire an accountant. And the blocks, we'll put it right there. She can go into her office. Perfect. So we got 5,000 for that. Now we can kind of take a look and see. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. You got to go. Hired and fired. So there we go. Federal grant, 2,000. Workers' wages, exports yesterday, 1950. So there's our money coming in. And 39.50. So we lost. The expenses are there. And then 19.25 a day net. So yeah, that's not going to last for long though. So we're going to have to start figuring out other stuff right away. Let's take a look at our bureaucracy. Security, psychology, maintenance. We'll unlock maintenance, and then we'll unlock security because it's 500. And then maybe we'll do health now, education. No, we'll stop and we'll think about that for a second. What I definitely want to start doing is start planning out what the front of this place is going to look like. Deliveries may need to move. We're going to build a reception area. Yeah, so let's start planning this out here now. And we're going to see about doing a reception area. That's kind of how to be like our reception area, so I could build like the holding cell, right? That should do that for us. We don't need 3 rows in there, though. We need 2. So I'll take some of this out. Take some of that out. I'll take some of this out. Because we want pathways to be too wide. And then we'll do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It gives it even on either side. Again, we can build a fence all the way around, which is what we want to try to do. We have to enclose this whole area because we're going to have to make a yard. So let's go take a look at the grants again. So we'll go to reports. And we'll take a look at some grants coming in. let's see. So basic detention center, build a holding cell, and build a holding cell. Nope. Holding cell, shower, yard, kitchen, canteen, at least 2 guards, at least 2 cooks. Inmate health and well-being. The reform education, which you have to have a classroom. Not ready for that. Staff well-being, build a staff room. Have at least 5 guards with assigned duties. Okay, that's not good. We're going to do the short-term investment. So negative 5,000, we get 16,000 at completion. So we'll do that. We'll lose 5 grand right now, and that's going to be in progress. That's going to bring us in some money. Basic detention center, I think we're going to have to go for that. Brings us 20,000 advance, and we can kind of work on that stuff, but we're going to have to enclose the whole area with a fence. So we'll do that so we get to 46,000. That gets us up there, but we're going to have to do a fence, right? So perimeter wall, or do we do the fence? The fence is much cheaper than the perimeter wall, which is 200, right? So let's start on the fence. We could definitely do that. And then let's get rid of this. And we're moving at speed 3 here, which we don't really need to do. So we're going to get this back like this. And then we're going to go like this. We need to work a little bit faster here than what we're doing. And that's going to go like that, which is fine. It's just a fence. And then we're going to go like this. And bring this across. We should be able to do this fence all the way around without it, like, strapping us too much, because we can bring it out, and then like there'll be a perimeter wall as well. And we can see the money going up there. So yeah, we're still over $46,000. It costs us, we'll see what it costs us to drop this fence down all the way. But we gotta bring this fence all the way around. There we go. And then, nope, that's a mistake. And then we're gonna go across this way. Ooh. And let's see what this does here, going all the way across again. Now, I don't remember how far we were out, so we're going to have to stop a good ways from the road just to be sure. We want to... Did I just delete the whole thing? I just deleted the whole thing. Holy moly. Can't believe I deleted that whole thing in one shot. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. All right, let's try that again. We got to do this because we got to enclose the whole area, right? So, I mean, it's got to happen. We got to let it finish writing before we go and delete any sections. We'll go to there. And then we'll come back up. We're moving at fast speed here, so that's going to kind of throw things off. They're working on that fence. They're doing a good job of it, too. So, we're going to do that. And then we're going to bring this down. It wasn't too shabby, actually. It was probably... measured that out pretty good, I'm going to say. Not too bad at all. All right, so now, fence is done. We're going to lay down the foundation for this initial building. And this, the size of this may be completely off, but I'm, again, not really worried about it because it's going to be like a reception area more than anything else. This is going to be going into our main prison area, right? There's going to be a perimeter wall eventually when we have enough money for that, and we start getting that rolling. So we'll let them come in and do their thing for that. They should be coming to build soon. I mean, we're moving at fast speed here. Where are my workers? They're doing the fence. That's the problem. That's kind of where it's at. They're doing the fence. And, yeah. So, let's take a look at other stuff while we're waiting for them. Look at bureaucracy here. So, it's approved. Maintenance is approved. Security is approved. We're going to work on the security aspect of this as well. And the maintenance stuff, too. Security, there's some grants in there as well for security. And let's see. Reports. So, short-term investment should be coming up soon. We're waiting for that to finish. It takes, it's got 58 more hours to go. We can only do 2 grants at once. And we got reform through education. We got staff well-being and long-term investment. And then cell block list. We're going to really focus on basic detention center to kind of get us rolling to get the rest of that that grant, right? We get 10,000 at the completion of it. We're still at 42,000, so we got plenty of cash. Really have plenty of cash. But I mean, this really makes it a lot more interesting when you're doing this, because it's, you know, you can only see so far. So like I have to run around to go see where these guys are at as far as like the fence goes. Like they've got it all the way around here. We're gonna work on forestry a little bit more too. We'll just go ahead and hit the dismantle here for these trees. Again, this is money because they export the wood, so definitely a good way to make some extra cash as well, aside from getting those grants in here to bring you some money. But this is definitely good stuff here. So we get the exports. Let's see how we're doing on the back end of this. This is a pretty big area, so this prison's going good. Fence is coming around, looking nice. Definitely looking nice. We got a lot of wood down there. All the trees they cut out over here. They're almost done with this. This might actually be almost completely finished. They are hauling butt. All right, they're hauling ass. I got you. Anyway, wow, there's workers like running all over the place. They're actually finished with it. Oh, and they did this too. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so we can slow this down, and we can go in and do a large jail door. We want that in here. Rotate one there and one there to open this area up, right? And if I'm not mistaken, yep, my large pipe dripes right down in the middle of it, which is perfect, because then I can put like a room in here and put like a shower and whatever else, and then make the other side of it whatever I need to make it, right? So that'll work. And then we have electricity, which will be coming down as well. We can actually start laying that electrical cable down. We'll start right there, bring that down like that. That's going to be looking pretty good, I think. All right. Let's get out of here. Once they get these... I find it funny that you can walk across this while it's still like in this mode and it doesn't have doors on it. I think it's hilarious. So, okay. Let's go look at holding cell. Nope, rooms. Holding cell. So we need the minimum enclosure is 5x5. Enclosed, surrounded by walls and doors. Yes. Indoors, toilet, bench. Okay, so that makes that pretty simple. But let's plan this a little bit, because we need like a 5x5 area, right? So 5x5 area means that. So we can kind of take this whole area here and make this part of the holding cell, I guess. But we're not going to do that because there's a door there. So we're going to take that out, and we're going to do that. And make this small little area something else. Because we do need a shower. So maybe we make this a shower over here. Right? That's what our grant says. Basic detention center, build a shower, build a yard, build a kitchen and canteen, hire at least 2 guards, hire at least 2 cooks. Okay, so we're going to definitely work on planning out the kitchen area and the canteen stuff as well. And when we're done with the planning of that, we're going to kind of put a little cut here and call it quits, I think. We want to do it like this, or do we want to drop it down? That should be good like that. That should be a big enough area for kitchen canteen. 11 by 17. I like the way that looks. We're going to make the kitchen on the back end of this. That should be enough for a kitchen. And we'll go down to the other side. We're going to make it a double kind of whammy type of deal here. We'll go like that. It's 11 by 17. We're going to make 2 kitchen canteen areas. This way we don't have to worry about having to grow into it later on, right? And then, oh, I should have looked at this a little closer. What was this area? It is 9 by 4. 9 by 4. So, what we're going to do is this. 4, 9. That's going to be that area there. And that'll be the kitchen. We'll put a door in the middle of that. We'll put a door over here for them as well. Probably just regular doors, I'd imagine. But yeah, canteen, kitchen... canteen, kitchen. We're going to make one of them for sure right away, but we're just doing this to be symmetrical and make it kind of look good that way. And then we got to put a wall in here. Let's do that now. We'll put a wall in. Our wall goes in. Bam. I like it. And then we can go back to planning for a moment. We can get rid of this. And, nope. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Okay. Perfect. So they're going to build a wall in there. And then we got to put some kind of door. And do we need a regular door or a staff door? I'd say a regular door. Regular door? Regular door. Regular door goes in there. That'll do that. All right, so I think we're in good shape. Let's slow it down here a little bit. We don't need the speed blown away. We still got $43,000 in cash. We haven't even really started working on this yet, but we're going to. We're definitely going to start working on this. We're going to start laying down the foundation for it. But I think that puts us in a good spot to kind of put a break in here for this. As we're getting ready now, this will be our first kitchen canteen area, and we should be good to go as far as that goes. And there goes my timer. So if you guys heard that, that's my little timer. Let me know that it is time to put a break in here. So we're going to continue. We're going to work on the kitchen canteen area. We're going to finish off the holding cell. We got ourselves a nice little foundation here going. Starting off, we got our warden's office, we got our accountant office, we got our accountants in there as well. And yeah, we're doing this in warden mode. So it's, you know, I kind of have to move around with the warden. I can only see where he is. He kind of has to supervise the whole thing. So we can't really do much, but we'll build more offices as well. And maybe put our security stuff out here on the outside of the prison. And then put like security stuff on the inside as well. But our main security will be out here, like our main administrative offices will be on this side of it. But that's going to do it for this one, folks. Leave a like for the video. Leave comments below. Please subscribe to the channel. We are looking to grow this community, and your support is greatly appreciated in doing that. But I will see you around the channel, and bye-bye now.